Can I tell when guys are lying? Well, yeah, because if you have no shit friends, I'm not talking about associates, co-workers, colleagues, classmates. I'm talking about no shit friends. Friends are actually defined as a person who will do exactly what you would do for them, in my mind. But if they are a colleague, an associate, a co-worker, or fucking whatever it may be, they won't portray exactly what you're looking for. They won't portray exactly what a friend is. Like, when you actually meet a friend, he's a friend. There's no comparison to it. So when you're in class, like, we all went to high school, and we all know that you have friends in that classroom at that time, but after that classroom bell rang, y'all didn't talk a goddamn word. So
I sent you a text message every now and then.
Yeah, bitch. But it wasn't until later on in which you actually spent time with me. I considered you an associate.
We used to play during the summer too, Cam, bro. You want to shut me out like
for
that?
the record?
Summer camp? Hold on, what the fuck you talking about? Summer camp? Ain't no fucking summer camp. I know what the fuck I remember, but I'm just saying, friends actually, you earn the title of friend. You are given the title of an associate. You have to earn your way up, and that's what I don't know. That's all I'm just saying.
Okay, speaking of that, I got a quick question for you all. Do you believe that if you're a liar, that your pants will catch on fire?
Yes.
Honestly,
no, not really.
Honestly, I do. I do, because I think about it in an adult's perspective. Say you lie to a girl and you sleep with her, right?
I was just thinking about
Look,
that.
This is just plain simple. Look, you lie to a girl, you get in her pants, you sleep with her, everything like that. After that night, she wants more. Okay? And she's like, she wants everything that you promised. Because what you did is you removed yourself from a one-night stand to a boyfriend to be. That's what trips women out. If I can actually manipulate your mind to tell you that I'm just a boyfriend in the future than just a one-night stand at that night, you will actually think as a female that I'm just a future boyfriend that you just happen to sleep with the first night with. So when you do that, you manipulate her mind in such a way in which everything that you have said is true. That what you thought about accomplishing in the future will happen with her. So when I say liar, liar, pants on fire, that means that the guy actually falls short of the woman's perspective. Because the more time that a woman spends with you, the more attached a guy will be. In which the female will actually realize, man, this nigga's full of shit. In which she will leave and leave him heartbroken, meaning which he will burn from the ground up.
That made no sense.
I'm not gonna lie, you just confused the fuck out of me.
Damn! What the fuck do you mean that made no sense?
I'll tell you what makes sense though. These apparently
I thought it did.
these words that they say that most liars use. I'm gonna give you a quick little rundown of them here. So we got to move on to the next topic here. The 8 words that most liars use. And I'm curious to see who's writing them down and taking track of this shit. The first word is left. For instance, I'll use an example. I think I left the bar at 6 versus I went home at 6. It could, for something like example, it could be he would actually he ends up using the word left because due to his desire to actually leave the lie behind. If that makes any sense at all.
Not to me. The way how I see it is when you said the time I left the bar or the time I went home. It's saying like, I left the bar, but I'm not going home. Versus after the bar, I'm gonna go home.
Okay. Well, let's follow that up then. The next word is never. And I'll use it like this.
Yeah.
An example.
Fucking Justin Bieber.
I would never do that to you.
Did you say Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
Bieber.
Whatever.
For example, if your chick asks you, did you just look at that girl's ass? And you say, never.
Nah, not me.
You say it wasn't me.
I was like, yeah, I did look at it. I'm not gonna lie. Why? So we can argue later? No. I saw it. I saw it. But the thing is, what you didn't compensate for it is that your ass is actually better. And I love you.
You're so full of shit.
Hey, you can think what the fuck you want to think.
Man.
But when I'm with someone, I'm thinking about the long run. So yeah, I might look. Everybody's aware about the surroundings. So happens to be a girl. She didn't say shit when I was looking at the guy with the fucking new J's. Those are Jordans. Or she didn't talk about the guy that I was looking at with the new bubble coat.
Were you looking at his bubble coat?
Well, fucking right. I thought I looked fresh in that shit better than he do. But she don't say shit about that. But, when a fucking girl passes by, it's against the fucking world.
Now, take what he just said and put it in reverse. If she asked him, were you just looking at her fucking ass? He said, fucking right, yeah, I thought I looked fresh in that shit.
Wow.
You just twisted that shit all up. Hold on.
Yeah,
Time
I
out.
did, right?
Time
I
out.
did.
No. What happened was, look, yes, I will look at a girl because as a man, I'm taught to just look around my surroundings. So
It's a survival instinct.
So when I look, I'm not actually looking. I'm just surveying. I'm not actually fucking like, oh shit, left cheek, right cheek, left cheek, right cheek. No, I'm like, okay.
So you kind of like a prairie dog.
No, I'm not a prairie dog. I'm just aware of my surroundings.
A prairie dog.
No, because a prairie dog digs down. I'm worried.
Have you seen a prairie dog? They stick up their heads up and look around everything around.
See, that's
Yeah,
why you
that's what
wear
they do.
sunglasses.
They see,
You can't tell where you're looking.
like a
That's
G.
smart
Look at her.
about
Look
it.
at her. See, that's the thing. Chicks know this shit,
See,
but they hide it from us. They not sharing this shit.
see,
with
but
us.
what I'm saying is, I'm with you. Every night I go to sleep. Every morning I wake up.
With you.
I'm by you. I make love to you in ways that I don't do to anybody else. You should not feel threatened in any way in which you should feel like your relationship is threatened.
Bruh, if you have to tell a chick, I make love to you in ways that I never done with chicks.
That's the line right there.
She's like, yeah. I'm sure you said that to the last 5 hoes you done had up in this bitch.
Okay, but you also got to understand that you got to compensate for what you have done. Like, to me,
I ain't got to compensate for them 5 orgasms.
I'm brutally honest. Like, I ain't going to lick no bitch's ass unless I really love them. Straight up. Like, you just don't go licking random ass. That's when she, like...
Hold on.
I'm just telling you.
Way off topic
What?
here.
I'm just trying to validate my point.
No. Your point's validated. You look at ass and that's that. But you with her and you like her.
No. You said I like looking ass. No. There's a difference.
Okay.
Like, if my girl that I'm in love with said, lick my ass, I'll lick that ass. If a girl that's just random...
We ain't talking about looking ass.
If a girl that's just random says, lick my ass, I'm like, bitch, you fucking stupid. What the fuck?
No, I'll say that shit for next week.
Oh.
We talking about licking ass next week. I want everybody to remember this shit. Licking ass next week on the Social Shakedown. Go back through these damn words here. Other words that liars use. This one doesn't make sense to me. The word is that. For instance,
That's fine.
What you mean that the word is that? That confuses you?
No,
That.
Do
that's
you
how
want me to
know
teach
when
you how
they're
it is in the
lying
sentence?
When they say that.
everybody uses that
Are you ready?
fucking word.
That.
Look.
That.
Let me explain it to you.
See, what happened was that
Hey,
this
let me
bitch...
explain.
Hold on.
Let him
See,
explain.
this is more about like a grammar type shit, like an English shit. If a guy puts that in front of a noun, like that woman or that money, it's a subconscious attempt for him to distance himself from the word. It's a common trick of manipulators. Agree or disagree? Like Shiloh. If you say it, you hear a dude, if you ask a dude about a chick or some shit or whatever, he puts that on you. He say, man, I'm not even fucking with that woman. Or, why you keep fucking with with that money? Or something like that. Would you assume, based just off of that he is lying to you?
I wouldn't say that he's probably lying, but I do see that they do use that word a lot.
It's a common fucking word. Of course they're going to use it a lot. It's like saying...
Well,
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
No,
but
but
I'm saying, like,
honestly,
okay.
like, going back to what he's saying about, words that they use, I have noticed that guys, or whoever's lying, says that a lot. Like how he's saying,
It's like-
regardless if it's a common word or not.
No, it's like saying... people that die in car accidents, most are going to be in the driver's seat. Of course you're going to be in the fucking driver's seat because you have to drive the fucking car to get in an accident. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know
It's
what
just-
you mean, but regardless if it's a common phrase or not.
I mean, I just don't see it.
See, to me, like, that is a common word. No matter how you try to lower its standard or higher it. That, because most individuals have, you can say, 10th grade grammar vocabulary. In which it will confuse most people, because if someone were to say, like, look, check it out, that you think that happened didn't really happen. But I could tell you that this happened, but you won't believe me because your mind is just gonna think for itself, and that is fucked up. But what you don't understand is that what I'm telling you is the truth. There's a lot of that's in that, but you can't.
You say that a lot.
See, but you can't. I did it on purpose.
I know.
So
That's what I'm
you
saying.
can't authenticate it and you can't dismiss it at the same time.
Okay, well then moving on, the next couple words here. I'm going to kind of run through these real quick here because we're already getting short in time on this topic here. The next words we got here, you got the words would, yes ma'am, which I myself use a lot, by the way, but, and what sounds like a big obvious one, why would I do that? I mean, why would I do that? It sounds like a pretty obvious one. Yes, ma'am. I don't... Okay, let me read what it says about this one, because it doesn't make sense to me. It says, if your guy is a southern gentleman, then this doesn't apply. Yes. But if he suddenly says, yes, ma'am, to you out of nowhere, be cautious. It's a sign that he feels like he's feeling stressed and knows he's in trouble.
That's
I don't
true.
see it.
That's true. It's
I don't
like
see
he doesn't
it.
want to argue anymore. It's like, yes, ma'am. Yeah, sure.
Just like with that, I see that as a common phrase too. Like,
No, that's
and
not.
I don't get where.
I think because we're
it's
from the
supposed
South, it kind of has a lot to do with it. But
to be, yes, ma'am.
like I say, yes, ma'am, all the time.
See, like my manager tells me, did you clean the shelves? Yes, ma'am. I really didn't fucking clean the shelves.
I would say
Fucking
that
liar.
more as long as you being
No, I'm completely
respectful,
professional. I probably
then
cleaned the shelves.
you're relying. That's what I would see it as.
No, like, yes, ma'am. It's like just saying, yeah, sure, whatever. Or, yeah, okay. It's just to end it.
In my mind, I think when I tell a female yes, ma'am,